Marney Gellner is here. Tyler George is here. Brian Oake just walked in. Anyone heard from Ron yet? Ron's got about 15 minutes. Clock's ticking on Ron Johnson. Let's assume he's on his way. We'll find out.
Let's assume he's nervous.
He's probably doing push-ups.
He might be.
Might be doing push-ups. Brian Oake was just doing push-ups.
I was actually planking down in the parking lot.
I thought it was
just to kind of get the endurance going, and then I was doing wind sprints up and down the hallways. There's no question about that.
Yeah, you're an athlete, what you are.
Well, look, it comes to some people naturally.
Oh, thank you for that.
Oh, there he is.
It feels good when it's shaved, doesn't it? Don't you like that? I love it.
This, by the way, I don't know. I dimn't listen yesterday morning, so I'm not sure how I got the draw. Mm-hmm. And I was listening to the earlier edition of the wild card round, and Grimmer, that's what he does, right? He's a second half guy. He has burnt me out in this game twice after I've been way out in front. So you got to watch out for him. You can never rest on Grim. The other thing is, I am going up against three titans of Initials history. This isn't fair. It's a man among giants. And
look at that.
Look how good Marnie looks with my smoke in her mouth.
Yeah, I like the way you look with the what do you call it? Coffin nail?
Coffin nail?
Yeah.
Coffin nail? What is a coffin?
Well, obviously I'm not good today.
It's like the last time I played this game, the initials were CF, and I said clam bake.
Yeah. And of course that blew my brain. Right.
That heater's worth at least one more point.
Oh,
no question.
Yeah, that's just relaxation, right? That you're just exuding confidence and chill.
Yeah.
Love it.
I've had more than one in my mouth.
You look... Settle down.
All right. Now,
you look like a street tough right now. You look like if I saw you and I was walking down the street at 2:30 in the morning, I would cross the street and go to the other side of the street to not encounter
I'd actually
you.
go for my wallet because I...
You're trying to give Rosen a heart attack, Marnie. Ron Johnson, good morning. How are you?
I don't know what I just walked into.
Well, it's Marnie smoking cigarettes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, she's trying to intimidate you. Is it working?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot like when Sharon Stone was smoking a cigarette in that interrogation just to try to throw the entire room off.
Oh, is that what it was?
All right, I'm not going to comment.
That's what it was?
I think she had a cigarette, didn't she?
Was that the distracting part?
Yeah, that was, yeah. What was she smoking that cigarette?
Easy.
All right.
What did I walk into?
I'm pissed.
This show's stupid.
You're mad because you're out.
I lost.
Hey, real quick, I want to make sure, because I tuned in a little bit late. Last time I was on, I scored 3. I've already punched my ticket to next year's Invitational, correct?
That is correct.
So regardless of how badly I embarrass myself today.
Yes.
Okay,
that is
cool.
correct.
Even if it's a shutout, all of you are moving on to next year. That is correct.
Good?
I'll live with that.
Good.
Wonderful.
All right.
Everybody seems cool.
Should we do Fan 5 quick? Let's do some sports quickly.
I think you're right. I don't know. I'm all pissed off, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm distracted. Here you go.
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, Builders and
Thank you, Builders and Remodelers. Hey, Brian Oake, have you ever been to the Concord Music Hall in Chicago?
I have not. I used to travel for music all the time, but it's been a minute. I'm kind of living the hermit lifestyle these days, and I'm quite enjoying it. Look at that. Oh, I saw you talk about that. Here's the deal,
Go
man.
see Kitty tonight in Chicago.
I have a 25-year-old daughter who, when she fell in love with music, it was the peak of screamo, emo, taking over Warped Tour.
Right.
And you know what? It's fun to see 1 or 2 songs and let's open up this pit.
That's right.
That part can be fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
But after about 4 songs, I'm like, Dad's going to go see if he can find a light beer in an air-conditioned tent somewhere. And I would let my teenage daughter and her friends run around and do their thing. I've seen so many of those bands live, and you're driving to Chicago to do it on purpose.
That's correct. Yeah. Well, first of all, Abigail will probably go get a beer and leave me in there. That's how that's going to go. Number one. Number two, if I get a chance to spend basically 10 hours in the car with my 22-year-old daughter, who I hardly ever see,
that's the whole bit.
I don't care where we're going.
And so that's why I took my daughter to every show I possibly could. Also, if you really, and this is going to seem super dorky and weird, if you like that kind of music,
I do.
With a little less, there's a Japanese band that I've seen a couple times now called Otoboke Beaver.
Okay.
Settle down.
Sure.
For another all-female band who are so well disciplined and so well rehearsed. One of the best live shows I've ever seen. Well, certainly in the last 20 years. It was amazing.
Rosie has that T-shirt.
Settle down.
Sorry, they're called.
He doesn't have to change his search engine.
I'm trying to
much
write
for
this
that.
down.
Well,
It's
spells
called.
it a little differently.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Oda
write.
Bouquet.
It's called
OTO.
OK Beaver.
No,
Just okay.
no. Oda Bouquet Beaver.
Okay. All right.
They're professional musicians, Chris.
No, it's
You should know.
I'm a big fan.
What's the name of your band?
Kitty.
The Randy Badger band? No, your band personally.
The Randy Badger, the Fabulous Armadillos.
There we go.
Well, I'm going to have a new band now. That's a great name. Anyway, there you go, Ron.
All right.
Okay,
Hawk,
Beaver.
will you be wearing that shirt tonight to Kitty?
You don't like my shirt?
I love
didn't
that
say I didn't
shirt.
like it. I
I
just was
love it.
wondering if that's what you're wearing.
I'm not planning on wearing a shirt at all. What do you think of that, Matt?
My guess is if you walk in with that shirt, a lot of people are going to yell the word narc.
Yeah.
They're going to assume you're undercover.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
probably true.
feds are here.
Yeah.
There's no way that guy's here on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, fellow students.
Yeah.
You look like hello, fellow kids.
All right, let's quickly go around the room. Marnes, you mentioned the Lynx hosting Vegas tonight at 8:30. That's a nationally televised game, is that
yes,
correct?
on Ion.
And then tomorrow, tough break for Rosie, but the Fever are in town, Caitlin Clark, and the Lynx at 7:00.
It's a huge weekend, but the Lynx just won, as you guys know, in Las Vegas on Wednesday against the Aces. That was a super impressive win by your squad, giving us a little more breathing room in the 3 seed, and we are down to the final few weeks of the season. So the race, as Sawyer Brown would say, is on.
That's right. The race is on. The race is on.
And here
How about the Vegas
I will be there
bookmakers?
tonight, by the way, Marnie. So if you got something you hook my daughters up with, let me know. Are you at the game tonight?
You won't be at the
I
game?
will be tonight.
You will? Yeah, he's
the
at
Aces.
Liberty. Okay.
I'm a Kelsey Plum
Okay.
fan. I like Kelsey Plum. She's a great player, so
That's awesome.
I will be there.
Is she the only one that's going to?
What? No, why are you
Yeah,
giving him
pretty
crap?
much.
I mean,
Asia Wilson.
What about-
Asia Wilson.
Oh,
See?
Yeah.
How
Wait,
about-
is that tonight?
do any?
It is tonight.
You like any Lynx players or you're just the Aces?
Tickets to
Why,
that.
why do you give people crap? He's telling you about you love.
I mean, I'm on the Lynx side, but
Well, here's the thing,
Kelsey
Mars.
Plum, I mean, since she's at Washington,
He's
she's
actually
been, she's a
going,
great
too.
player,
Here's the
yeah.
thing, Mars.
Unlike-
Light up another smoke and chill.
So if you can get my daughters down there on the after game or something, let me know.
Yeah,
Oh, is that all?
Yeah,
Anything
Marnie,
else?
can you
That's it.
work
That's
for
it.
You
Ron
want to go in the
tonight?
locker room?
That's
You
it.
want Cheryl to sub you in at some point? Oh, sorry. You want Becky Hammond to sub you in at some
Sure.
point?
Sure.
You're mean. She's mean, Ron. I'm sorry. She's mean. I'm sorry.
She's very.
Yeah,
Have a
she's mean.
smoke.
Yeah, you need to smoke it up.
Going.
She's also
Smoke it up.
pretending to ash in my coffee.
Also, Marty, I got your back. I bought a
did
fresh
what?
pack on the way in. You're
She didn't
set.
want your coffee.
You heard
You
it.
didn't jump on your trampoline this morning, did you?
I ain't jumped on my trampoline
What does
in
that
years. That thing
mean?
hurts my back.
Is that a metaphor?
I know what she's
I
doing.
have a trampoline. We have a trampoline at our house.
Ah.
The same one Ron has at his house. And
Yeah, Marnie
my
came and
kids and
jumped on
I
my
came over
trampoline,
to.
yeah.
You guys
to try
share a
it.
trampoline?
No,
No,
she came and
no.
borrowed. She tested out our trampoline.
Oh my God, she does that to me all the time. Hey, can I test out your trampoline? I'm like, would you please quit smoking? You're in my house.
No shoes with sharp heels, no cigarettes.
Yeah, maybe-
inside the bouncy castle.
Work in some wacky tobacco and chill the blank out over there.
Okay.
Jazz cigarettes?
Oh, do you have a dip?
Whoa, I do. It's not.
It would have been
good.
so much better if you showed up to
dip.
Ron's house with a cigarette in your mouth being like, where's the tramp? Let's try this thing out.
Pauline.
Looking for a tramp.
Ron, tomorrow, the final preseason game of the year, thank God, for the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings
Yeah.
at Eagles at noon.
Jaron Hall.
Yeah, Jaron Hall.
Yep.
And Matt Corral. But the Vikes signed running back Mo Ibrahim of the
my
Minnesota
guy.
Golden Gophers.
Yeah,
So
Sky, you might go Gophers.
what are they doing with him, though? Is this just we need a body for game 3?
No, so
what
when
is
you,
this?
When you look at what they have right now, Kane Nwangwu, I mean, you haven't done the fan line with us in 2 years. So when you think
Talking
about
I did it last year.
Oh, did you? Oh, my bad. When you think about
I missed.
what Kane, they weren't sure if he was a running back. So I think this was already in the works because they've been working guys out. Kane, is Nordo and I pointed out. I don't know if you listened to the fan line.
I didn't
Probably
catch
didn't. But Kane looks like a running back now. Like he looks like he's went through the work. He put the work in. So I think this is probably there's a 4th spot on practice squad. 4th or 5th, so that's what I think this is. Get him in. Let's see what he can do. Some of the other running backs that came in didn't look good, weren't moving the ball, missing holes. Mo, as you know, was a power back with the Gophers. Well, you probably don't know. Mo was a really good back with the Gophers, and so I think that's what KOC wants to see. He was hurt, so he's coming off of a hip injury. So now let's see if we can get him in there. And then Hillman, Chuck Filiaga, he signed too. The Gophers' former offensive lineman from the University of Michigan, grad transfer. So he's signed now too.
All right, a couple of Gophers with a shot here for preseason game number 3.
Just rowing the boat in Egan.
Same thing with the quarterbacks. What are they doing with Matt Corral? Is it the Mo plan as well, or what's the theory with Matt?
I don't think they truly believe what they have in Jaron Hall. So that's why he's going to play most of his game to see because there's a thing. If you're the third quarterback, how often are you going to play unless you are diseased as just everybody's getting hurt. So this is see. Yeah. So this is see what they could get. Is Jaron Hall worth keeping him, or hey, is it time to move on? Maybe Matt Corral. Matt Corral at Ole Miss was really good. He was in the passing offense. So again, when you go to terrible teams, coaches can screw you up. Look at Sam Darnold going with Adam Gase and the Jets. Adam Gase screwed him up. So I think now, you hear him talk about footwork. This is what 5th, 6th year, and you're just figuring out footwork. Like that's Adam Gase probably had no idea quarterbacks had feet. So I think that was a problem.
Tyler, what's new in curling? What's the latest in
by the way, I'm
world
going
of
to
curling?
the Aces Lynx game. I don't know if I said that tonight. Just in case.
It's the Rosen plan. You got to make sure you're telling everybody that
I'm
you're
going.
going.
I will take pictures. I will go find Marney. I will be there.
I believe it. Are you going to go watch Tyler curl somewhere?
You're not going to see me curl pretty much ever.
No, but I have curled at the Chaska ice thing.
Yeah,
I've been over
that's a
there
nice facility there. Yeah.
You don't recreationally just throw them around once in a while?
No.
What are you talking about?
Couldn't. No.
Why?
Because you can't do it to the
You're
level
on the
that you
beer
like.
league?
It's too frustrating.
Oh, man. You're
You
just
just put a mask on and go hustle some people.
spent your whole life getting to the Olympic level, and now you just hang it up and you're done.
That's the whole point. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I put all the work in so I don't have to now. I should more than I do, but yeah,
I
do.
tried it and I can't get all the way down there.
Yeah. Well, if you don't stretch ahead of time on that, I don't care what sport you play. You're going to be hurting the next day.
Have you tried smoking cigarettes first?
No, never. I've never smoked a cigarette.
Oh, well.
We're going to see how that works today for initials.
I don't know why that works.
It hasn't really worked.
Seems like a
for
bad
Marnie yet,
habit from what I've seen on commercials.
but what are you doing with curling? You're still doing that committee stuff, right? What is it
doing
called?
Ambassador stuff,
Ambassador.
traveling around, promoting the sport, helping build membership, sliding more over into the corporate speaking side of things too, and intertwining the two things. So enjoying travel, and busy season's coming. So this is like my last week and a half. I'll be in Phoenix next week for a 40th birthday party for another curler. And then, we get busy. So I'll be on the road a lot, but book me up. I'll come visit your club. I'll come speak with you too.
Maybe if you win, then you're not going to be available. So maybe you should just tank this so somebody else that can actually play can move on.
I might not have to if I keep drinking this coffee that
Just
Marnie.
push Marnie.
There's actually
Just
stuff
keep
on top of my
push Marnie
cup
over
now
every
from-
time.
There you go, Tyler.
Yeah.
Thirsty?
There's
Here you
some
go, Tyler.
arsenic in that thing.
Oh, my God.
There we go.
All
See
right,
this?
Brian Oake is here. Tyler George, Marney
still do
Gellner,
it 'cause
and
it's smart,
Ron
though.
Johnson. When we come back, play-in game number 2. The winner advances. Grimmer won an hour ago.
Yeah, thanks.
Grimmer and Parrish are the first 2 wild cards. The third and final wild card decided after this, and one of you has a shot at $72,000.
Up next, it's the Initials game featuring the St. Paul Federal Credit Union jackpot. Call 1-800-320-5326 for your shot at the Initials jackpot next on The Fan.
The Power Hour is live. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it. It's all powered by Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Yes! Oh, man. Oak is ready now. I just hit him with the smelling salt. He didn't know what it was. I said, sniff this, and he did.
I'm nothing if not adventurous. And you were holding a small thing. I'm like, oh, maybe this is like a groovy, mellow, THC-infused something or another. And no, it turns out it's the thing they use to wake up unconscious people and bring them back to, oh, my, wow, that was, it was like watching an episode of Hot Ones. That was terrible.
Yeah. Mars, you want a hit?
Oh, you don't. No.
Oh, she does it every week.
Every week.
Every week?
Every week.
You know what? Since I don't do mornings anymore, I'm going to be honest, I don't spend a lot of time in the mornings anymore.
Can't blame you. You're not missing much.
Oh.
Yeah, they do these every single week.
Really?
Every single week. There you go, Marnes. Hit
What's
it.
wrong with you people?
Ron, you want smelling salts? Tyler, yes? No?
Don't let her get a
Ron,
hold of that. She's going to put that
Look
in my
at Ron
coffee
doesn't care.
too.
Look, he didn't even flinch. He was a pro athlete. He doesn't care. Oh, it hit Tyler right between the eyes, too.
Yeah, Tyler, that's good times, isn't it?
When you play special teams, you got to do that. You got to do that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Parrish isn't even playing, and Parrish is hitting it.
We used to do that before kickoff. You got to do that. Wake
You didn't
yourself
even-
My
up.
nose bleeding? Holy.
Ron did not flinch.
I'm sorry, Ron, was that for real? Before kickoff, you would do smelling salts?
Oh, yeah. Before every game I did.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
bath salts.
easy.
All right, let's go.
It's time for the 2024 Initials Invitational, presented by St. Paul Federal Credit Union.
All right, let's go around the room. The 4 competitors for playing game number 2. Chris, what happens if Brian Oake wins today?
Brian Oake is sponsored today by our good friends at ABC, American Building Contractors. And if he wins today, tweet at Mark D. Parrish and tag at ABC will help. Through the end of Sunday, one lucky winner is going to win a $100 Visa gift card.
Right on. Ron Johnson used to do smelling salts, apparently still does. What happens if Ron wins today?
Ron Johnson, sponsored by our friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. Delicious. Head on over to your local Coburn's, Cashwise, or Marketplace Foods and take advantage of the buy one, get one free sale going on at all 7th Avenue Pizza. If Ron wins today, tweet at MeSauceWas and tag 7th Avenue Pizza. Through the end of Sunday, and one lucky winner will win $100 to put towards restocking their freezer with 7th Avenue Pizza.
Yeah, stock it up. What about when Tyler George wins? Or if Tyler
Sponsored
George
by
wins?
my friends at Radco and Radco.com. If Tyler wins, you'll receive 10% off your entire order now through Monday in store or online at Radco.com when you use the promo code Initials. Discount does not apply to toppers.
Marney Gellner.
Marty, you got it, right?
What happens?
Yes, and I am so thrilled to be sponsored again by my great friends at Great Clips. If I win, tweet me, tag Great Clips today through the end of Sunday. One lucky winner will win 1 year of free haircuts at Great Clips.
And a pack of Marb Reds.
I got a great T-shirt for the State Fair for next year. I don't know if you guys heard what Brian Oake told Marney
Oh, no.
when he walked in here.
What did you tell her?
He said, "Don't use your teeth."
Oh, my God.
What? On a cigarette, bro.
I know, but
on a
I wasn't looking.
cigarette.
I wasn't looking.
I like the way you think, Ron.
That's
Ron,
a great State Fair
that's a great
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Ron, walk down to Barb's office after the show and
Great
run that
t-shirt.
idea by her and film her reaction, please.
I mean, there's still, 9 days of the fair? We can get them printed up real quick.
Right, let's do it.
Next
Yeah.
year, 2025.
Let's go.
Home version available at initialsgame.com. And you can
Sell
also
out.
play this all over the Twin Cities with initialsgamelive.com at bars and breweries and stuff.
care.
It's super cool. There's like 14 spots that have signed up, and people are joining up all the time. So initialsgamelive.com. It's super fun. All right, it's time for, thanks, Marge. It's time for the jackpot and maybe $72,000.
Now it's time for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot.
I'll be getting to the phones in a moment. 1-800-320-5326. The St. Paul Federal Credit Union initial jackpot's currently $72,000. You're looking to buy a new car or save money in your current car loan? Do it with St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Now offering car loan rates as low as 6.29%. Apply today at stpaulfcu.org/KFAN. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Yep, nobody got it on Monday. Nobody got it today. Again, if you get one letter in the right spot, you win $250, which is still pretty sweet. That's pretty awesome. That should happen a little more often than it even does, if you really think about it. But if you get both of them in the right spot, then St. Paul Federal Credit Union gives you $72,000. Earlier, Mike Grimm picked packet number 1, which means I just got packet number 2 out of the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Vault. These letters are worth $72,000 potentially if somebody just says the right ones. Let's see who the caller is and if they're going to be richer. Good morning. What is your name and where are you from?
Brad from Minnetonka.
Hi, Brad from Minnetonka. Good morning, man. Brad, $72,000 on the line. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good about it.
That's pretty good.
Let's see if you have letters that are worth $72,000. Go for it.
D.
All right. D, did you say D?
Tennessee, Boston.
Tennessee, Boston? Like TB. T is in Tennessee, B is in Boston. Yep. Okay, T, you went TB. Got it. Glad I clarified. All right. He's going TB for a shot at $72,000.
Come on, Brad.
Come on, give it to him.
Does Brad have at least one right for $250? And is he alive for $72,000?
Do it.
Nope. No, sorry. We're running cold, man.
I thought at least one of them was
Yeah, and both of these are like gettable letters. Nothing super weird. The initials for playing game number 2 between Oake, Tyler, Ron, and Marnie. We're going RC. The letters R and the letters C. Winner advances to the semifinals. Here we go. Number 1 of RC.
Clue number 1.
Is usually 1 to 2 feet long.
Means
Wishes.
Clue number 2.
Often considered
Clue number 3.
One of the words is an animal.
Clue number 4.
This is connected to comedy.
Clue number 5.
These are yellow. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
Used in slapstick, this is a flexible gag or prop. Tyler.
Rubber chicken.
That's right.
That is a rubber chicken.
I was stuck on the wrong animal.
And Tyler is on the board. Tyler George has one. Everybody else fighting for their first point here on number 2 of
animal.
RC.
Clue number 1.
Commonly occurs at the beginning.
Ron,
Go for it.
roll call.
That's right.
Ron Johnson, after one, knocks roll call out of the building.
Please.
I was always late. Sorry.
Good one.
I had 84 tardies my senior year in high school.
Ron's sneaky good at this game. You're under the radar, dude.
Ron, what were you doing all morning?
I lived across the street from the school. I just didn't wake up. So, yeah, I was late.
Need
every
those
day.
smelling salts, man.
I wouldn't have known that until I got I had to get my transcript recently. So, oh, shoot, I was late 84 times.
All right, here's the roll call. Ron has one. Tyler has one. Marney and Oak with 0. But here's number 3 of RC.
Clue number 1.
Has connections to the Persian Empire.
Clue number 2.
Is hard.
Clue number 3.
Comes in a variety of colors.
Clue number 4.
Is often connected to strings or sticks.
Tyler.
Tyler.
Rock candy.
That's right.
That is rock candy.
The Persian Empire.
Started all the way back in the Persian Empire. Candy.
Okay.
Good one, Tyler. Rock candy gets Tyler the lead. Ron has 1. Everybody else yet to score, but still plenty of time. We're only through
All right.
3.
Yeah.
Here's number 4 of RC.
Clue number 1.
Can be physical or now electronic.
Clue number 2.
It's connected to licenses.
Tyler.
Yep.
Registration card.
Tyler out for the rest of number 4. Opens the door for everybody else.
Clue number 3.
This is connected to publishing.
Clue number 4.
This is related to intellectual property.
Clue number 5.
This is often based on the amount of revenue generated. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
This is a form of payment given to individuals or artists for the use of their works. Ron was first.
Oh, shoot.
4, 3, 2.
Royalty credits?
Nope.
Marney.
Was Oak second? I think Oak was second. Oak.
I sure wish Marney would go next because I
5,
know it's
4,
royalty
3.
charge.
No.
Marney. Royalty check.
Check. Yes. You get a royalty check.
I couldn't get the second word.
Marnes. Oh, man. Marnes, that was a bullet dodge there. That those two both blanked on it. Royalty check gets Marney Gellner on the board.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Chris has had a handful of those in his life. Get those royalty checks.
18 cents here and there helps everything.
That counts.
Get it.
Tyler has 2. Ron and Marney each have 1. Oak get to score, but 8 to go. Here's number 5 of RC.
Clue number 1.
Is designed to feel somewhat immersive.
Clue number 2.
Features special effects.
Clue number 3.
Has toys and clothes.
Clue number 4.
The first word is a complex ecosystem.
Tyler.
Yep.
Rainforest Cafe.
That's right.
That is the Rainforest Cafe, and Tyler starts pulling away, but there's plenty of time left. Tyler has 3. Ron and Marnie
Simmer
each
down,
have
Tyler.
1.
Simmer down now.
Everybody ready? Here's number 6 of RC.
Clue number 1.
Commonly made of plastic.
Clue number 2.
This is held in the air.
Clue number 3.
This signifies a decision has been made.
Tyler,
Go for it.
red card.
That's right.
Wow. All right, Tyler's starting to kill everybody here. Red card, not the one that my wife uses at Target, but the one from soccer, gives Tyler a 4-1 lead at the halfway point. 4 for Tyler, 1 for Ron, 1 for Marnie. Oak yet to score, but still plenty of time. 6 to go. Here's number 7 of RC.
Clue number 1.
Aids in stability and motion.
Clue number 2.
This is a grouping.
Clue number 3.
Sometimes torn.
Clue number 4.
It's connected to primates.
Clue number 5.
If damaged, can require surgery. Final clue.
Tyler,
Number 6.
Tyler.
rotator cuff.
That's right.
That is your rotator cuff, and Tyler all but locks it up. Not quite mathematically yet, but we're almost there. Tyler has 5. Marnie and Ron each have 1. Oak with 5 to go. You have to run the table to tie. But Tyler, there is 5 left, and you have a 4-point lead. If you get any of the remaining 5, you're walking this thing off.
Dang.
If you get all 5, you break the record. Just want to throw that out there. Here's number 8. Tyler going for the win. Number 8 of RC.
Clue number 1.
Can be connected to an open flame.
Clue number 3.
Not clue number 3.
Clue number 2.
Is often sold at a loss.
Ron, oh no.
On 5, 4, 3, 2.
Rotisserie chicken.
Yes! Come on! That's exactly correct. Costco sells it at a loss because they want you to come in to get it.
Oh my God.
Dude, if you hadn't
I thought that wasn't
No,
it.
rotisserie chicken is exactly the right answer. Dude, that was the best.
That might be the most miraculous answer ever.
You thought there was no chance.
I thought like loss. I'm like,
No, they don't. They lose money on rotisserie chicken, but it gets people in the building. And guess where it's placed? The back of the store. All strategic.
I did not.
Dude, you almost didn't say it.
I almost didn't say it because I didn't want to help anybody else out. Open flame. I was like rotisserie, but I'm like,
No,
somebody at a loss.
somebody on Twitter is going to argue that we laughed for 3 seconds, so you actually had more time. But still,
No, I had that.
you
I
had
had
it.
that
You-
right away. Yeah,
I think
have
you
any
would have said
problem
it.
with him
I
getting
think
that
you would
point.
have said it with 1
I
second,
just
no
didn't
matter.
want to say it.
Man,
But
that
then I
was great.
like, oh, that was-
Rotisserie chicken
I thought
gives
money. We said loss. I was thinking money.
You bobbled that ball. That was another Minneapolis miracle right there. That was unbelievably good.
rotisserie chicken. Ron has 2. Oak, now you're mathematically up, but keep playing. Screw it up for somebody else. Why
Why not? Yeah, that sounds about like my life right now.
Marnes, you have to run the table, but you need all 4.
No problem.
Ron, you're not out of this yet either, but Tyler, the same thing is still the case. There's 4 to go. You have a 3-point lead. If you get any of the remaining 4, you're still going for the win. So Tyler trying to stay in this. Tyler going for the win. Ron trying to stay in this. Tyler going for the win. Here's number 9 of RC.
Clue number 1.
This is considered white or off-white.
Clue number 2.
Curves.
Clue number 3.
Is used for protection.
Clue number 4.
In literature, this is sometimes used as a metaphor for human vulnerability.
Clue number 5.
This is made of bone. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
This surrounds vital organs.
Tyler.
Yeah, for the win.
Rib cage.
Rib cage is the winner, and Tyler's moving on to the semifinals. Rib cage is the right answer. Now, here's why we got to play this out. Just because, number one, it's for fun. But number two,
Yeah,
Tyler,
it is
you
super fun.
Tyler, you have 6.
Do you see my reward for winning here, too?
A cigarette in your coffee?
Yeah, it's been smashed into the mouth hole.
Not the first time.
Button bar.
They're not really giving those
that
things
was
away.
mostly intentional.
Tyler, you have 6 with 3 to go. If you run the table like Do Young Park did, if you run the table, you tie the all-time record of 9.
You knew you were giving it away the second you walked in here and handed
And
it.
the second I saw it all chewed up on the filter, I'm like, no, that one's Marnie's. You can do whatever you want with
They're
that.
not really giving those away.
Tyler needs the last 3 to tie the record. Here's number 10 of RC.
Clue number 1.
Generally round or circular?
Clue number 2.
Are considered flat.
Clue number 3.
Often sold in bags.
Clue number 4.
Can be a variety of colors, but is most often white.
Clue number 5.
It's considered somewhat bland, airy, and puffy.
Tyler.
Yep.
Rice cake.
That's right. And Tyler has 7 with 2 to go. If he gets the last 2, he ties Do Young Park, AJ Mansour, and Meat Sauce as the only people to ever get 9 in one game.
Well, they must play against some terrible people.
Oh, you know Sauce is going to come in here and just MF the 3 of you for letting Tyler do this, if he does this. But let's see. Here's number 11 of RC.
Clue number 1.
It's considered comedic.
Marnie's performance.
Oak's performance.
Clue number 2.
Is part of a performance or competition.
Clue number 3.
It's connected to barrels.
Clue number 4.
Used as a distraction.
Marnie.
Yep.
Rodeo clown.
That's right. Marty.
Nice.
Rodeo
Nice.
clown. And that stops Tyler from tying the record. Just for fun, here's number 12 of RC.
Clue number 1.
These are temporary.
Clue number 2.
They are booked.
Clue number 3.
They are returned.
Clue number 4.
Are insured.
Tyler.
Yep.
Rental car.
Yep. Rental car, and Tyler gets 8. And he's moving on to the semifinals. All right, let's talk about, first of all, the sponsor. What happens now that Tyler George has won playing game number 2?
He's sponsored by my friends at Radco and Radco.com. Tyler won, so you're going to get 10% off your entire order now through Monday in-store or online at Radco.com when you use the promo code Initials. Discount doesn't apply to toppers. Thank you, Radco. Well done, Tyler.
And you also get free drinks at the 3-7 bar, obviously. As you can see from these
For
wonderful
life?
sweatshirts we're wearing. If you just show up there, yeah.
Probably.
At any point.
You got an address?
That's Mankato?
Yeah, you got to find it, though. That's the key.
You got to find it.
That's,
Yeah, shout out Nick Lewis, by the way, in studio. He
Yeah.
did the Kiss the Glizzy shirt.
He sure did.
And
Hi,
he
Nick.
did a great job with that. So.
Can people see Marnie right now online?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because here's the thing about smoking cigarettes. This is what's lets me know that you are a rookie. You can't smoke them when they're wet.
Yeah,
You got to let them sit on the windowsill and dry out in the sun, and then they taste really sour and stale the next day.
that's how you do it.
Marnie, the still shot of that cigarette hanging off your lip is going to be as iconic as James Dean. I think it should be on a T-shirt. It should be on college kids' walls. Right.
Pair
John
t-shirt.
Belushi,
Yeah.
Bob Marley, and Marnie with a cigarette. Right?
Well, I've got nothing else to go on right now because that was terrible.
Well, you got rodeo clown, which is fitting. Okay, so so here's the situation. The semis are the next 3 Fridays, and because they earned their way into it, the 9 people that are already in have the date set. So next Friday, Do-Young Park versus Tatum versus AJ Mansour. September 6th is Lawyer Lambert versus Matt Minster versus Tommy Olson. September 13th, Zach Halverson versus Tom Pellicero versus Justin Gard. We have 3 wild cards: Mike Grimm, Mark Parrish, and Tyler George. Where are Grimmer and Parrish? If they can come in here, that would
Parrish
be great.
is in Zacho's studio.
Okay, have those 2 run back in. I saw Grimmer a second ago. Zach has a wheel. We're going to spin.
Whoa.
And then whoever's name it lands on, they get to pick their matchup. Now, like Tyler already told me that one of the dates he is out of town for. Okay. So you might say, well, that's the easiest matchup. I want to be in that one. But if you're unavailable, you're unavailable. I don't know Grimmer's Gopher schedule. Maybe he's not available all next 3 Fridays. I'm not sure when you leave for Gopher games. Who knows? Maybe you got a lot of home games. Grimmer, Parrish, and Tyler. Zachary, do you have the wheel ready?
We're not going to see it.
There you go.
You can come over here
There's
and watch
the
if you
wheel.
want.
Now
I got it right here. So Tyler George, Mike Grimm, and Mark Parrish on the wheel. Go ahead and spin it, Zacho, for the first pick in the old wild card draft. Spin it.
Go.
It looks like it's going to be...
Here comes. Grimmer's going to get it.
Grimmer! Mike Grimm. Mike Grimm. Did you hear the dates in the matchups?
I'll skip the Gopher game if I have to. But I don't know who's playing when. I don't, though. You do. I haven't seen the...
So next Friday...
It should be on the screen there, bottom right.
Yeah, you accidentally have Grimm, though. That's all right.
Yeah, you already got me.
That's supposed to be Matt Minster. In that, maybe he's just foreshadowing that that's the one you're going to pick.
The fix was in, it looks like.
Great. Yeah. So next Friday is Do-Young Park, Tatum, Everett, and AJ Mansour. September 6th is Lawyer Lambert, Matt Minster, and Tommy Olson. The 13th is Zach Pellicero and Gard.
Yeah, I'll go with the 6th.
Probably a smart call.
I think that's probably the best. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah.
Grimmer takes the 6th. That's all right. That was the one Tyler was unavailable for.
Chalkboard material, but you got to go chalk here.
Right.
It's available.
That is the right one. All right, now Parrish and Tyler, let's spin it.
Good luck, guys.
Man, either matchup's a death matchup.
Yeah,
I don't
it really
even
is.
know.
I am with you.
Super happy for you.
That's going to be Tyler. All right, Tyler, which one do you want? Do you want Doe, Tatum, and AJ next Friday, or Gerdsey, Pellicero, and Zach on the 13th?
Oof.
Ooh, man, tough call.
I gotta make sure. Gotta make sure I got the right dates too. So, what's the final Friday? What's the exact
the
date?
13th.
The 13th is Zach, Tom, and Gerdsey.
All right, that's me.
All right, you're going that way. So, Parrish, you're playing next Friday. You get the rematch against Tatum. We thought, remember, that you losing that was going to be an advantage because you got to avoid Doe and AJ, but you are right back in that group, Mark Parrish.
I should have slept in.
No kidding.
Wow. All right, so those are the matchups. Next Friday, Parrish, Tatum, AJ, and Doe. The winner goes to the finals.
John Bon Jovi said, anything's possible.
Man, Parrish got a really raw deal there. But what are you going to do? It's the luck of the draw. Should have just won. Should have beat Tatum, then he wouldn't have to worry about this. Although he would have ended up in the exact same bracket anyway. Grimmer, look at you, man. You won this morning, and now you got the dream draw.
I'm going to head and go buy a lottery ticket now.
Yeah.
A few.
Today's your day.
Today must be the day.
That's right.
Lucky day.
Ron, thanks for your time, buddy. You can hear Ron tomorrow on Fan Line, right? At about 3 to 5-ish or so, give or take.
Yeah, are you joining us finally?
No, I don't know.
No, I don't think you are.
I don't know who's doing it tomorrow.
But I'll be at the Lynx Aces game.
Robbie's doing it tomorrow. Yeah.
Same.
And you're on your way to get a rotisserie chicken.
That was one of the all-timers.
That was
He just said, oh, no.
Ron, no.
He nailed it. Tyler, we'll see you on the 13th.
I will be here.
Brian Oake, good to see you.
Yeah, see you in a year.
Yeah, at least you made it.
See you here.
But if people are interested in the meantime, I do have a podcast available on the free iHeartRadio app called The Brian Oake Show Podcast, and we're recording episode 420 a little later on today.
Oh, Lordy. What's that going to be about? I
Max and Zach.
Nothing. It's going to be about holistic practices as they pertain to manifesting abundance.
Oh, smelling salts and cigarettes then.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's been a rough morning. By the way, never again on the smelling salts. I got blanked today. That was embarrassing.
That was the problem? Was the smelling salts?
Exactly.
I'm so sorry. Well, my just recommendation, next time a guy says, hey, sniff this, don't sniff it.
That's actually really good advice.
Yeah, it probably is.
How did Chris get you to do it? He said sniff it.
Yeah, he said sniff
He
this.
cracked it, and I'm like, he cracked it. I'm like, there's no way it's actually smelling salts. And it turns out it's actually smelling salts.
Have you not been in here, Oak, when we've done that?
No.
Then you're not
Who
paying
does
attention.
smelling salts?
We do
This
every
show
Friday.
every Friday.
Every Friday.
Thanks for listening.
Why do you think he's got a jar full of them?
Well, because I don't know. He's a serial killer. I'm not really sure. I don't know. It's a weird habit to me. That's
it is.
Maybe I'll have one more
That's a
before
weird
I go.
habit?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I'll tell you, I wish I had gotten that second group of initials. I was 3-0 through the first three.
Oof. Yeah,
I wish I had had the first group. The first
Is that
group I
right?
killed on. I
I ran
on
the
it.
table in that first. In the first.
Well, I don't know if I ran
I
the
did. No, I did.
I should
Well,
get off
good
the
for you.
tables, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smoke another cigarette.
Well, we're off the tables now, aren't we? You want to go out and have a heater in the parking
I am
ramp?
under the table right now.
All right.
Okay, Rosie's gonna bookmark this.
Yeah. All right. Marnes, big weekend for Hall of Fame as well.
Yes. Do you mean Maya Moore's jersey retirement?
No, I was talking about John Bon Jovi. Yes.
Okay. Yes. So Maya's in town, and we have some events over the weekend. And even on Monday morning, I'm part of an event with Maya and the Lynx. So anytime something like this happens where you have one of the all-time greats and maybe the greatest Minnesota Lynx player ever, depending on where you we're on a rank, people. I don't know what just crawled across my neck.
As long as just petting you goodbye.
That was strange.
Yeah, right. Sorry about that.
What that means is then all of the greats come. Like Sylvia Fowles will be here this weekend. Simone Augustus will be here this weekend. Lindsay Whalen will be out at the games. Taj McWilliams Franklin. Yes, we're celebrating players going into the Hall of Fame and Maya Moore going into the rafters of Target Center. That's after the game on Saturday, which is, of course, Lynx and Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark grew up watching the Lynx. That was her favorite team. Maya Moore was her favorite player. Wow. How crazy is that Caitlin will be sitting there watching her favorite player have her jersey retired in the arena where she just played.
And you get to be a part of it, right?
I'm hosting the jersey retirement
Amazing.
ceremony.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's really
That's
cool.
very cool.
Yeah.
What a cool thing, just to absolutely guarantee that the crowd is packed for Maya, right? Not that it probably wouldn't have been anyway, but this guarantees that it's going to be absolutely filled.
And it gives her a forum as well to talk about what she's doing with her life, which is working on freeing people who have been incarcerated wrongly and trying to right a bunch of wrongs. And she's doing more good now than she ever did on the basketball court. And that's hard to imagine because she was so good on the basketball court.
That documentary was amazing, too.
The documentary, she wrote a book. Like, her life is just absolutely incredible and special and should be celebrated. And we will this weekend.
That's right. Hey, Parrish, did you go see Craig Gass last night?
Absolutely.
How was it?
It was absolutely, he was hysterical.
Was he a
was
gas?
so good. I'm telling you, if you got nothing else going on this weekend except for, of course, Saturday night, because you're going to be coming out visiting us at the fair. But besides it, go see Craig Gass at New Hope Cinema. He was hilarious.
Oh, awesome.
His impersonations are incredible.
He's great.
It's a good-looking shirt.
Sweet shirt.
Power Trip tomorrow night, 5 to 7 at the Minnesota State Fair. Come out and say hi. It's going to be next Wednesday as well, 6:30 to 8. So about half the group tomorrow and about half the group on Wednesday, give or take. But come see us tomorrow at the State Fair, 5 to 7. Of course, the fans out there all day today. Bunch of merch you can get. Go check out the KFAN Pro Shop at the Minnesota State Fair. Shadow of the Grandstand, as we like to say. Chef Reactions, infamous on social media. He's going to be with us at 6 o'clock tomorrow at the State Fair, right before Nate Bargatze. And we're going to have Nate Bargatze tickets to give away on site at the Minnesota State Fair tomorrow night as well, thanks to our promotions team and Nick Madden. See you tomorrow night at the Minnesota State Fair. Everybody have a great day.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba.